G'day friends, welcome to Tag Tuesday. Well, it's a 20 totally Tim Holtz Tag Tuesday. Go me for alliteration. Happy July 4th everyone, because it's July 4th today as well. And if it's not July 4th when you're watching it, which it won't be for most people, just have a great day and celebrate something. Go light a firework for no reason. Anyway, here is my story. My very quick story is I deleted all the footage that I did creating this. So this is actually going to be a photo slideshow, and I've thrown an extra video at the end that I made for Instagram that was totally unrelated, but I just thought I'd give you some video footage of something just so it wasn't all photos and slideshows. But yeah, I was making room for another project that I was filming. I saw a thumbnail and I thought, yeah, I've already posted that to Instagram. So in my mind, I'd already done it, and I deleted all the videos, and when I found out, I was furious, obviously, and I couldn't get them back, and then I'd already sent the tags out with the books, so there was no way for me to even video me talking about the tags, but thank goodness, luckily, I'd taken photos of them, which is not something I typically do, but because I'd made 20, I was like, I'm going to document this, because this was a lot. So yeah, I did I did photos, and thank goodness, because now we're going to go through a slideshow of them, because I did 20, it was so many! And yeah, I deleted all the footage, so good for me. Makes me want to quit Tag Tuesday forever, but I'll persevere. The first tag I got here is probably one of my favorites. It's so funny to me. This is just me living my Glinda fantasy. I'm going to explain the total obvious here, but I used all Tim Holtz products. So remnant rubs, paper dolls, paper pads, washi tapes, everything. I mean, everything I could get my hands on Tim Holtz, I used it. You know, the stencils, distress paint. I didn't get too heavy into the paints and the mediums. This was more just like assemblage because I wanted to give it a go. I see Tim do amazing assemblage pieces, and I thought it kind of goes with like what I do in art journaling and collage. So let's see if we can work with that here. And the stuff is already so great. Like this little report card, I totally checked off the waste time boxes from me because it's the story of my life. I procrastinate all day long. This is Queen of Everything, Queen Bee. I got some of my old journal tape that was a test print and stuck her on there on the top of a paper doll, and she's a nice girl from a good home. But she does believe that she owns everyone in that home, so is she really a nice girl? I don't know. One of a kind bowl cuts and bobs, I thought that was hilarious. And then I just wrote maybe she's born with it, or you know, maybe she paid a lot of money for it and she could pull it off with confidence. So I'm enjoying that quote. This is me. I'm always ultra. I put a remnant rub on the top of his head for a crown. What haven't you ever witnessed this much fabulous before? Wow, I can't speak. Be you bravely. This one kills me. It just cracks me up because I thought I was being too clever for my own life. Men's shirts, short skirts, Shania Twain. Just a classic quote. My mom loves Shania Twain. I grew up singing Shania Twain my entire life. This was, oh my goodness, my favorite parts. Excuse Oliver, but that was about the story. One of my favorite parts of the Tim Holtz stuff that I was using were these little strips of, they're little stickers, but they're from storybooks, they're from books or novels. They're just scanned text, like phrases, and they're all stickers, and the discoloration of the page, the staining of the page is exactly the same way it is in the book, and you can just assemble different stories together, just abstract stories to help you inspire a page or inspire something creative. I love them. They're one of my favorite things at the moment. Some more gratuitous selfies, you're welcome. I found myself in a strange land, so I put some doodles around it. Stay curious, little cat on top of there and the bird taking away the cat. Just thought it'd be a little classic twist. Some of this stuff really gets a little Halloween-y when I start drawing on top of it, but I'm not mad at that. You know, I love Halloween, I love any excuse to dress up. Those paper dolls, those little dogs are so funny. There are some really, really, really tiny paper dolls, like little babies and stuff, that you can just sit on top of people's heads, and I just think it's a crack. So, yeah, I don't need to sell Tim Holtz to you guys because it's a staple in all of our collections, I'm sure. There's No Place Like Home, The Wizard of Oz, my fave. I used a stencil for that yellow brick road, and the stencils are so much fun, the mini ones, because they're shaped like tags, so it's perfect for Tag Tuesday. But yeah, I don't need to say much about Tim Holtz, do I? I mean, we all own something Tim Holtz, and I just think it's so much fun. And I actually had a lot of fun with all these ephemera packs because I didn't have to make anything. I didn't have to cut it up. I didn't have to print it out. I didn't have to do anything. It was all just there. And so I think, you know, if you're like, well, you know, it's more economical to print at home as well, totally, yeah, I get that. But you know, sometimes I want to print on a better cardstock, or I don't want to print with an inkjet because it bleeds if I put too much water on it, and I have to let it dry properly, and blah blah blah. So sometimes I would totally pay the extra money just for the convenience of it. And some of these images are just so cool, and you just don't find them anywhere. Like Tim puts such a great amount of effort into sourcing like uniquely vintage pieces that I'm totally into it at the moment. Steve's always been into it because Steve's totally mid-century, so he loves all this aesthetic. But this is something quite new for me, all of this vintage type ephemera, and I'm just loving it. I love it, love it, love it. I just kind of wish the photos were of me. Could I be any more gratuitous? Happy 4th! Look, 4th of July, hashtag Murica. I'm going out to a 4th of July party tonight, and I'm kind of nervous because obviously I'm not American and I just don't know how to behave. So wish me luck, send me good American vibes. I might just put on my best American accent all night, which is actually quite southern, so and it's not even very good. Or Valley Girl. I go really, really Valley Girl when I'm trying to do American. Another gratuitous selfie, some fun little stripes on a paper doll, and this is the last tag I got here, which I think is super fun. I didn't even add any journaling or anything to it, just stuck all the butterflies down and had a blast. So sorry about deleting all the videos. I've got to be better about that. I think I've learnt my lesson, but who knows? You know, I don't really take anything on board, to be honest. So I'll probably delete another video soon. But here's all the tags, 20 Tim Holtz tags. I had a blast. Hope you enjoyed this Tag Tuesday, and I'm going to throw in the Instagram video that I made the other day. Ironically, some of the videos that I deleted over the other Tim Holtz videos for. But yeah, just enjoy that video, so at least you got something to watch that wasn't static. Anyway, have a great day, guys. Bye!
Wish that I could stay, wish for this moment to never go away. But it's all in my mind, and though I know that there is nothing to find, you're a beautiful sight in the summer night, and you can't put up a fight in the misty light.